Hi guys, how are you? I'm gonna back to my class. I'm gonna finish the problem I started last time for the cylindrical shells. We stop, I think, here. We stop at this, but let me just make my introduction. We stop at here, somewhere here. I'm gonna back from here. But before I start, remember that we're doing this success learning systems, and we're doing calculus 2 classes. Calculus 2, we do the application of some of the application of integration, which is finding the volume using cylindrical shells. Okay, and we still the same. I need to finish this class now. And remember, we have SAT classes start soon in June 25. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Then our class about this one, calculus of 2 application, calculus 2 application of integration volume using cylindrical shells. Let me back to my example and finish it for you. Okay, then I ask you to find the volume of revolution for the function f(x) equal negative x squared plus 4 g of x equal x squared plus 2, right? And I can change this to red. You have to watch the previous video. The top is the red, negative x squared plus 4. Then I need the volume about x equal negative 1 and my limit from negative 1 and 0. When I saw the c, which is negative 1, when I saw the c in the negative 1, I saw the c is less than, right guys? Less than or equal 1, negative 1, and also less than what? The 0. Then that take me to which rule? This rule, x minus c. Then my radius will be x minus what? C, which is x minus negative 1, which is x plus 1. Okay. Then x plus 1. Then I start the integration. Then x plus 1 and a negative x, right? That give you this one, f, the top minus, and I simplify it. Then after that is just integration. It's just what? Negative 1 to 0. Negative 1 to small to 0. Negative 1 to 0. If you, I don't want to waste your time. I'm positive with this level of calculus, you can multiply and do this a negative 2x cubed, right? Minus 6x minus 2x squared minus 6 dx, right? And we have 2 pi. All the time we have what? 2 pi. Do the integration. 2 pi. And here negative 2x4 over 4, 6x squared over 2, 2x cubed over 3 minus 6x from negative 1 to the 0. Now 0 is nothing. 0 is what? Nothing. 0 give me 0, all of them, the 2 pi. 0 minus. This is guy, if you see this 2, this 3, and this is, then becomes here. If you have negative 1, negative 2, and negative 1 to the 4 is 1, it's going to be negative 1 over 2, minus 3 times 1, because negative 1 is squared, minus 2, negative 1 cubed is negative 1 over 3, negative 6 times plus 6. Okay. Just arithmetic. 2 pi negative 1 half. Okay, and this negative 3 plus 6 is 3. I'm not going to keep the negative because I have negative here. And negative 3 plus is going to be 3. Negative half plus 2/3. Negative half plus 2/3, which is 6, right? 6, right? Equal to, okay, negative 6, negative 1/2 minus 3 minus 2 plus 3 equal what here? 6, negative 1, negative 3 plus 4, right? 1, 6 plus 1, 6 plus 1, 6, and you finish it from here. Okay. If the negative, you make it positive. This is 18/6. Let me see what I did here. My integration. X plus 1, negative 2x squared. Negative 2x squared plus 4. This. Maybe I did something here. Guys, just review. Plus 4 minus 2 is 2. Plus 4 minus plus 2 here. Okay, I have to erase all this. Okay, this is plus 2. Somebody here, my student here, telling me that plus 2. Thank you. Here, negative 2 x squared, negative, and here negative 2 is going to be plus 2. When you multiply negative 2x cubed plus 4x, let me just erase everything here. Make it simple and what? Easy, medium eraser. And multiply from here. Make it in red, any correction. X cubed plus 2x minus 2x squared plus 2 dx. When you integrate it, I know that's 0. Okay. Good, good. As a more negative 2x4 over 2 plus 2x squared over 2 minus 2x cubed over 3 plus 2x, and this give me 0. This give me negative 2 over 4 over 4. It's 4. Okay, over 4. This is cancel. 1 and 2. It's going to be negative 1 half. And this cancel. Plus 1. And this is going to be negative 2 plus 2/3. Because negative 1 cubed is negative 1. And negative 2/3 minus 2. Just solve these. Solve these. Make everything what? 1, 1, 6. This multiply by 6, by 6, by 6, by 6, by 3, by 2, by 2, right? And this is going to be negative 1, negative 3. Use it plus 6 is 3, 7, minus 5 pi over 7 minus 5 pi over 6, minus 5 over what? 6, right? Again, negative, this time 3, negative 3 plus 6, negative 3 plus 3, plus 4, 7, 7 minus 12 is 5. Then it's going to be negative and negative positive, 10 pi over 6. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. And then this example, he wants me to find the volume revolution from negative 1 to the 0, the area between negative x squared plus 4 and x squared plus 2. And I need to revolve it about x equal negative 1 and x equal negative 1, x equal 0 from negative. But then I found that C, this value is less than, then I use my radius is x minus C, which is x plus 1. Another example, one more example. Let us find the value of the, okay. A greater. Now I have two functions. Y equal, as example, y equal negative x squared plus 6, and y equal to, this my function, my limit of integration here, one between 0 and 2, between x equal 0 and x equal 2, about what? About x equal 3. Now 3 greater than 2, greater than 0, the 3. Let me just make this 3 black greater than 2 greater than 0. My C, right? This is my C. C equal 3. Now the rule saying when this, look here, back to the rule. Back to the rule. Back to the rule. When C is greater, right? When C greater than A and B, C greater than both of them, then we're going to use C minus X. Then my radius is what? 3 minus X. You see how it's easy? You don't have to think 3 minus what? X. 3 minus X. Then R equal 3 minus X. 3 minus X. 3 minus X. This is my radius. Now I need to graph the two function. Graph it quickly. Graph it quick to see which area we want to revolve. This one. This is 2. Now line equal to 1 and 2. Let me just make it in blue. Blue. And this is blue. Right? And this is different color. Let me make the limit green. Okay. And this is okay. Good, that's good. Okay. Now the other line, negative x squared plus 6. All the way up. Let me just take these two. 2 is here. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6. And I have the two line I need to revolve. I'm trying to make it big for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and 0 and 2, right? 0. The limit is 0 and 2. I'm going to graph it in green, 0 and 2. This is 0 here. This line is 0, right? And 2 is here. 2 is here. Okay, green. Let little gold. Then this, my axis, which is x equals 0, which is, look here, this is y, which is the same as x equals 0. Y-axis is the same, I mentioned this doing. And this guy, negative x squared plus 6, right? And this y equal 2. This y equal 2. I know we open down, we start from 6, and in red, open down, right? And at this we said 2, right? 2, when you plug 2 here, it's going to be negative 4 plus 4 is 2. Then it's going to be like this. Then he wants between this guy, this area I want to revolve, if you like this color, about which line? This line. Now the most important thing is I got what I want, the radius. Volume equal 2 pi, right guys, 2 pi. I'm trying to make from 0, the limit is 0 to the 2, 0 to where? 0 to 2. Now my radius is, what my radius guys? 3 minus x, because I applied the rule, because I apply the rule. And which function up comes? The negative x squared, negative x squared plus 6 minus the one in the bottom 2. Minus what? 2. That's easy to integrate, right? And everything dx. Then I'm going to deal with this function. That's my function to deal with. That's my function to deal with. Just multiply volume equal 2 pi from 0 to the 2, 3 minus x, negative x squared plus 4 dx, right? Look, just believe me, if you remember these two rules for the axis of rotation, if you remember my rules for the axis of rotation, you see this one, when C, let that, right? A and B, it's x minus c. X minus c. X minus what? C. When x greater, when x, this guy greater, you see that when c is greater, b and a, we use what? C minus x. You make your life easy with this. I'm going to read this one more time in another class. But I spent my time today just to okay, just multiply and finish your problem. Volume equal 2 pi 0 to the 2 FOIL negative 3x squared plus 12 plus x cubed minus 4x dx. Two pi negative 3x cubed over 3 plus 12x plus x4 over 4 minus 4x squared over 2. You should be, know this one, 0 to the 2. You should know how to integrate very quick. I said, if you are in calculus 2, you are smart. If you are in calculus 2, you are what, guys? If you are in calculus 2, you are very, very, very smart. And I'm positive all of you are smart. 3 cancel with 3. 1 and 2. Plug 2. 2 pi. Negative 8. Plus 48. 12 times 2 is 24. 12 times 2. 24. Plus 4 squared, 16 divided by 4 is 4, minus 2 times 4 is 8. Right? Negative 8, negative 16. How many minutes I have? Negative 8, negative 8, negative 16. 8 plus 4, 12, 24 what? Pi. 24 pi. Guys, thank you. Thanks for having me for today. I will keep going with this class with more example about cylindrical shells tomorrow and after tomorrow. Thank you guys and have a nice day. Don't forget to subscribe and like, please. Don't forget to subscribe and like.